Why am I tangled up here, bro? Okay, there we go.
Dude, you got a balanced hoodie. I put the mic on the satchel, which seems to like...
You're cool, bro.
Yeah, then you don't lose it on the... Yes.
Is it?
Shit, that looks good. Okay.
Yeah,
Are we solid on camera there, baby?
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I was just turning the light down because you were just a bit blown out because there's a lot of reflection of light.
Yeah.
Your glasses are reflecting.
I can take them off.
There we go.
Sure.
Yeah.
Dill, can you
So,
see
Josh,
us?
good to see you, bro.
So, Josh, so nice to be back on the
Yeah,
show again.
yeah, high five.
Happy to be here. Don't know where here is, but I'm there.
Yeah.
Okay,
Solid.
I'll just...
Rolling on
Some
both.
sound signals if you get lost.
Yeah.
Should we do the clap thing? I haven't done that in years. Do the clap thing.
Sync your audio.
Yeah. And then we're in, eh?
No turning back now.
Was that loud enough?
I think
it
so.
kind of was, eh? It hurts to clap with rings. It's impractical. What's up, everyone? Welcome back to Storytime! Jill is back in the studio. We have a friend back in, and we are here to talk about the annual Beer Olympics.
Also,
Jill,
what am I, the most recurring guest on the show now?
you now officially
3.
are the most reoccurring guest on Storytime.
I'll take this trophy home with
There
me.
you go. At this point, the show is as much yours as it is ours.
No, man. Thank you.
Thank you for being here. This is sick. Thank you for
Thank
doing
you.
this.
Stoked. Haven't
Yeah.
seen you since the beer. Oh no, I saw you at the rugby last week.
Yeah,
But before
briefly,
that.
briefly, there was like a moment where I was like, not really with it.
Right. No,
and
you were
the distraction was the TV.
You were too emotional about that anthem. I
I
posted
was.
on my story. I don't even remember.
Dude, I was so emotional about it. Also, we panelled Ireland. It's a pleasure. There was a lot of people that we had to keep quiet about that. And now we are recording on the day of the second Ireland.
So last week we put them in the coffin. We load them into the hole. Today we
Yeah.
shoveling that coffin.
Now we're ready to bury him.
Bury that.
Yeah, well done, Springboks. Thank you so much.
Isn't
you guys came through. We are number one in the world, and you just proved that once again.
Isn't it Mark's birthday today?
It is. Happy birthday. It's his 30th birthday.
Yay.
Happy 30th birthday to the big man in celebration.
Yes.
Obviously, we got to crack a nice cold Bomb Squad. Happy birthday, Malcolm Marks.
Is there
Thank you,
anything-
Bomb Squad, for the Beer Olympics, as well as being involved in this for the past like 2.5 years. We love you guys. Bill,
Is there anything better than the sound though?
go. Oh, yours had like a little bit of a like. Let me tease you.
A bit of
at
a
the
head.
halfway point.
Love it.
Okay, my turn.
Oh, that was a good one. Yours was great.
Boys and girls.
Cheers,
I
cheers,
would,
cheers.
I would.
Cheers, baby. I'll
I
buffalo
would.
myself, but I'm here for it.
No. Oh. I said no more beers after this week. And that
Dude.
lasted a whole day.
Jess and I were like, we're going to do 2 months sober. And then the rugby test series started. And then friends of ours got you from Tennessee. Shout out Callum and Lauren. I love you guys. And red wine and pizza till 2 in the morning has become one of my favorite things to do now.
Especially in this weather. Cold, it's raining, you sit outside. You sit inside by the fire, you look outside and it's just raining, you hear that.
Oh, the gravy train's coming.
The grab a train.
Bring in the good vibes.
Yeah.
Hearing
Now
silence.
people are just hearing us sit here quietly.
Staring at the
Yeah.
wall.
Waiting.
What I do want to say before we get into the Beer Olympics and give you feedback on that, what I do want to do is give a massive shout out to Sealand. Thank you so much for getting involved. I've been such a fan of your stuff for a very, very long time. Jess and I lived in Hout Bay for the longest time, and there's the Deuce Cafe down the road that has the massive Sealand store. And I used to walk through that store every single time we'd go have coffees and work out of the Deuce Cafe, going through all the different items. I rave about you guys. I love that all your items are upcycled. So just a massive shout out to you guys. I'm excited for what we're about to do together over the next 2-3 months. So yeah,
That one
I mean,
bag, the inside of that one bag is pretty.
dude, it's literally made out of a sail,
It's so
like
sick.
a ship's sail. It's crazy,
It's
and that
so
looks
sick.
very sexy on you. Yeah, it like goes. Dude, your
lot of
outfit's
it.
fire today.
Thank you, bro. It's
I
black.
thought-
I always wear black. That's
You
all
do,
I
you do. I thought I nailed it with like the orange in the sleeve and then the orange bag, and then
Nailed
you
it, the
arrived,
black
and I
with
was
the
like,
black. My
Shit,
way to
that
go,
looks
bro.
good.
Black bandana.
You got the watch looking
Got
fly.
the black watch, got the black earring, got this,
There
got the
you go.
glasses, but producer Jess over there
Yeah,
told me I
producer
can't
Jess was
wear
like, take them,
glasses.
be blind. Yeah.
So I'm just blind, but yeah, and then brown Ugg boots, baby. Don't hate the boots.
Oh, that's gangster. I dig it. So, Dill,
Yes.
Beer Olympics.
Woo.
Wanted to get your take on the day. We threw the Beer Olympics, I think, about 8 weeks ago. The official after movie launches on Monday. That is the 15th of the 7th. This has now come out like 3 days later. So I hope you enjoyed watching it.
Yeah, I was going to say, if you're watching this now, go back and watch it.
Go back
It'll
and
be
check
out.
that out because that's some dope stuff in there. What do you think?
Such an epic day.
Mm.
And I got to give it to you, though. There was someone, you released the trailer for the thing, and someone commented, so above everything else that you do everything well. You act, you can do this, you train, you can unit, you look after your body. You just went for your little haircut.
Oh, you noticed?
You know?
I did get emotional outside when you didn't say anything. I was like, I just came from the hairdresser. Thank you, Trish. Yeah.
I see, you can see the fresh little
Yeah,
ends,
yeah, yeah.
nice. But the one thing you do best, and this person commented it, and as he said, I was like, fuck yes, that's what you do, bro. You bring people together.
Oh, thank you.
It was so rad that someone like me, I'm just your average dude, but I was rubbing shoulders with Jack Parrow, playing beer pong with him.
Yeah.
There was no, like, oh my god, there's a celebrity, oh, you're not important, you're just a normal dude. It was just this mix of celebs and personalities and then normal folk, like my mate, myself and my mate.
Dude,
like
he's a G.
Average shout out to, you know. He literally, I told him an hour before the thing.
Yeah.
I'm like, you're my beer pong partner, meeting at Randy's in an hour.
And he pulled up.
And he was there.
What a legend.
Yeah, no,
What
it
a
was
legend.
such an epic day. It was so much fun. No, really, it was, again, I'll swear a lot
Yeah.
now. It was so fucking cool.
Yeah, yeah.
Such a fun day. Delo with went above and beyond with his referee outfit.
did, eh?
Actually got the little flag on the play
Yeah,
of the NFL,
yeah.
got a whistle, referee outfit. Weather was perfect. Dude, it was such a sick day. Such a rad day. And it's
Yeah.
so stoked that you got the guys there to video.
Yes.
I took some photos.
Yeah. Yeah, thank you.
Before I
Actually
got-
used a lot of that.
Before I got very inebriated.
Yes?
But no, it's such an epic day.
Was
I won't forget for a very long time,
Yeah,
dude.
yeah.
And
It
I
was,
don't think anyone else will either. It was so rad.
Yeah, it started, we went from 8 teams of 2, to 16 teams of 2, to 20 teams of 2, and then on the day, so many people arrived to watch, to see
Just be there.
Evan Roos and JJ Kotze play beer pong against Jack Parrow and Madva. You know, so many people wanted to see them just getting to have fun.
Shout out to those guys as well for
for pulling through.
Yeah, even Jack Barrow and Evan Roos and the big names. They didn't rock up there with massive entourages or okay, wait, people are gonna
Don't give
bother
me-
me.
yeah.
They were just walked in there and they were in there with the crowd, and
Yeah.
it was
Yeah.
it was one of the best days ever. It
Yeah,
was so
it
cool,
was.
man.
Yeah, you're right. Thank you, Jack Barrett. Thank you, JJ. Thank you, Evan.
Max, Harold,
thank you, Max.
everyone.
It was very special, and it was originally I have to give credit. I got to give credit to the Bussin' with the boys out of the States, out of the US. They threw a beer Olympics in 2022 or 2023, and I watched that, and there were a lot of NFL players playing. And the first thing that came to mind, we've discussed it on the show so many times, of NFL versus rugby, what's better, what's worse, what's more physical, what's more technical. And I was like, wait, who drinks more beer?
Yeah.
And I was like, what if we threw a beer Olympics, had rugby players pull in, launched it, and then went
And you
there's your first international challenge.
You kind of got the answer to that as well. I mean, who won your beer Olympics? JJ and Evan.
They took it. So so many people messaged me after being there, being like, so the athletes won the beer Olympics. And I was like, I swear to you, none of it was planned.
Those big boys can put beers away.
Dude,
They can
JJ came to me
put
because
beers
we
away.
did a beer down to decide your seeding order in terms of who you play with in position. Then we did cup flip. And then we did beer pong. And we wanted to do everyone playing beer toss, which was the hit the can
It was
down the
just
beer. way too chaotic.
Way too much
and-
booze as well by that time. Had gone down,
yeah.
so.
And we ran out of time. The police got phoned to shut us down. That's how you know it was a success. Thank you, Delo, for letting us continue, despite. And JJ came to me after cup flip. And myself and Anthony beat them at cup flip, which took us to the final, and we took the 10 points for cup flip. JJ comes to me and he goes, so Evan came to me when we walked in here, and he was like, I'm not going to get too carried away. I don't want to be too competitive. Even in his interview with Robbie Gillett, shout out Robbie, your interviews were incredible. Even with Robbie, he was like, oh, you know, we're not going to do a late night. Like, we're going to take it easy today. We're not feeling too competitive. We beat them at Flip Cup, and as they left the table, JJ was like, dude, Evan took me aside, and he was like, now I want to win. And I was like, that's an athlete.
But that's exactly how you make the Springboks.
That's an athlete.
Yeah.
And then what did they do? They won. So sorry to everyone. Us beating them in cup flip is what motivated them, and they took it, dude. They walked us in beer pong. Like, done. And one turn travel. Thomas and Bobby, we're having them in as well to discuss the day. Thomas and Bobby paneled us in beer pong.
Oh, really?
And yeah, it was when it moved inside and everyone was around the tables. Dude, cup, and Anthony and I
Tomo
were
was
like,
on form that day, hey,
He
as
was on
well. He was
form.
off the booze for like
Dude.
4 or 5 months, and then this was his like comeback, and he let us know, I'm back, motherfuckers.
dude, Tom was on form. I was like, I even went
so
to him
good.
and I was like, dude, you're killing it at beer pong. And he took me and he was like, dude, I don't know how I'm doing this, I'll be honest with you. Like, he was the perfect like amount of beers in to like concentrate enough but also not care.
Give that confidence
Yeah.
and that, but
Yeah.
I would see now. I skipped that whole part and I went straight to the other end.
Confidence didn't kick in. It basically just tumbled into the final.
I thought I could do it. I thought very long.
Dude.
No, I'll tell you what though. Before I started, I went in with my mates, called him. He's like, cool, I'm there. Before we started, I said, I'm not going to have, almost like Evan as well. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not going to, I just want to have throw a ball. If I lose, I lose. I just want to hang out with the boys and talk nonsense and, have a good time. And we get there, whatever, and then all of a sudden, like, you start getting seeded, and now it becomes real, and, like, you get a bit nervous. You're like, oh, and it's Oak's walking around with cameras, and I'm like, oh, shit, this is real. Okay, wait, fuck, hey, switch on here. Looks at me, he's like, we are not, I don't care what happens, we do not lose the first game. I was like, I am not losing. I was like,
And
I
what
just
happened?
look at him, I'm like, fuck, okay, this thing's real. Okay, cool, let's go. Downs. Down, we won that. I don't remember where we seated, but
Dude, you guys seated very
we're
high.
top high, top
yeah.
of the. And we were like, okay, we can do this. I was like, my years at the rugby club, his years at
All
the
paid
hockey
off.
club are paying off now. Little average sized dudes can do it. And compared, now I'm standing next to you and JJ and Evan.
Yeah.
And like they just fucking beers are just going. I was like, oh shit.
I have to try be in this.
And he says to me, we're just not losing the first. Like, I don't care what happens. And he's competitive like that.
Oh,
I don't
really?
care. I don't know, who can draw the best stick figure?
He'll
be like,
he's great.
I'm shit, I can't
Yeah.
do it, but fuck you, I will beat you. He's super
He's one of
competitive.
those people.
Yeah. And he's like, as long as we don't lose the first game. I was like, fuck, okay, now it's like, we're like, let's go, bro. Wake up. Okay, we do the flip cup, that's cool. And we, then we went to flip cup, right? Yes, we went to
Yes.
flip cup, and
Yes.
we won our first one quite convincingly.
Yeah,
I
you
was
guys
like,
made it through. I think you were one of the
Semi-finals.
semi-final games.
and
Yeah.
we came against,
no,
little-
they were beer pong.
it was a beer pong. Who did we get? Oh,
They-
the American chicks.
the
The two
American
American
chicks.
See, that's how, like,
And
I
their
do not
team
remember.
name was the Springboks. So like, well played on that.
And-
yeah, Evan and JJ were like,
no, the thing was as well, those chicks were killing it. And then we went, I was like, okay, this is going to be a real game.
Yeah.
We won our first game, first downs, won convincingly. Second game,
Yeah.
second
Yeah.
game of Flip Cup, won convincingly. Now we're going into the, like, semi-finals. Let's go.
yeah,
Playing against two chicks, and it's two Americans.
they were good.
Americans in Greenpoint at
Yeah.
our home. No, bro, it's not going to happen. So the casino just looks at me, he's like, okay, let's go. And we're going, gets to the last cup. We've literally won it.
Yeah.
We are done.
Yeah.
We are winning. We're like, they still each have a down to go. And I can't get this cup to land. And it literally,
I have that in the video. Yeah.
and it literally like went boop. And then they finished, and everyone went, ah, and you just see me, my head just dropped. And we're like, hey, out of 20 teams, we made it 4.
Yeah, you made it into the top 4.
We threw the team together an hour before the show.
Yeah.
So,
There was the Americans. There were 2 American teams that were really good. The one was the girls, the Springboks.
So good.
The other group was the guy that looks like Timothy Chalamet.
Chamalay.
Yeah, he looks like him.
Can't remember.
Dude, the most legend guy. He took me aside and he was like, "This is the most fun I've had in a long time."
Yes,
and I was
man.
like, "Dude, but you're from the States. Like, isn't
This
this
is
like
normal.
He was like, "Dude, in the States, it's and this is just his take from where he's from. It's such a clique thing that he was like, if you're in a frat or a university or whatever, like it's to that."
I can
and
see
then,
it being the stereotype. The
Exactly,
jock, and
right?
you're not
Yeah,
part of
you're
the,
not a
you
part
don't
of
have
the
that
jock.
jacket.
Exactly.
You ain't coming in.
You want a part of the crew. It was like also, I mean, obviously he doesn't know all of our quote unquote like famous or athletes or musicians,
Yeah.
but he was like, dude, everyone's raving about like that guy that's got the fire fit on and, you know, like the big rugby guys. Like, it's so cool that your friends don't care. You know, everyone's just chilling and doing their thing. He was like, thank you so much for making it such a safe space for an interact,
what I told
which was very special.
I told you when the podcast started.
And the American girls were going to be in the final of every game. They were that good that they were beating everyone at cup flip and at beer pong, except, and they got very upset with me for this, I'm sorry, but the one girl got so hammered.
She went and TC.
She had to go TC and then she bailed and she had to go up to the room. Shout out Randy Warthog because they got dorm rooms and like hotel room vibes. She had to
For
pull
those who
out.
don't know what a TC is, a tactical chunder.
Tactical
She made herself
chunder.
throw up so that she
She had
could
to make herself throw
make
up.
space.
Yes, and the tactical chunder wasn't going to be a cancellation of the team. It was going to be minus points.
Oh, really? I
And
didn't
then
know.
she pulled out. And I was like, now it's
EQ.
technically not your team. And then she came with a different girl who was actually like also really good at it. And then we made it all the way to beer toss. And she was like, we should be in the beer toss. And I was like, well, go fetch your friend out the room.
Yeah.
And I'm sounding harsh, but like, I'm sorry.
That's the rules.
People were getting competitive. Like, I had to keep the revs going. And I was like, go get your friend out the room. And she's like, no, she's broken. And I was like, well,
Then your team's broken.
I'm sorry, then the team's broken. Like, I can't give you everything, you know? So there were a few moments of like, there was that, and then the male American team, dude, they were killing it. They made it to beer toss.
Of course they would, yeah.
They were so good. And they went beer pong and beat one turn travel. They beat Thomas and Bobby.
No.
Dropped out one turn travel. Everyone's celebrating. And the one guy goes, USA! And the whole room start going, US! And immediately the competitiveness in me just went, and I went straight to Evan and JJ and I was like, you do not lose. You do not lose at beer toss. We will keep this trophy at home. Because I'll be honest with you,
Trophy stays home.
I didn't know what I was going to do if they won. Because then I got to send the trophy to wherever they're going. I was like, dude, I can't let them take the trophy.
Think about that.
Yeah, they can have the medals and all the prizes. What am I going to do with the trophy, dude?
Trophy stays.
The trophy has to stay home. So I was like, you guys have to keep it home. And then Evan and JJ pulled it out the bag.
So for all the future South African competing, the South African teams competing at the next Beer Olympics, do not let it go.
Keep it home. Keep it home,
Do not
boys.
let it go.
Dude, next Beer
Let's
Olympics.
not be England and be like, it's coming home, boys.
Let's
Except
go!
not really.
And then it never does.
Cannon.
Hopefully tomorrow it will. Hopefully tomorrow it will. Give you guys the favor. I don't, rugby, it's not yours. Soccer you can have. But
I wanted to say one more thing. About
yeah. I have a side note as well for you.
I am
actually don't know
very-
if you know my side note.
It still irks me to this day. I have sleepless nights about this. I'm making a call out, official call out. Jessica Ivy Kluter and Soraya Rose Santos.
I know what you're doing.
Oh, it was
I want
so
a
bad.
rematch. And I want a rematch now.
It was so bad. It was so
I
bad.
need a rematch. I cannot let this go. Thing is, I can't get Soraya Rose back at Jiu-Jitsu because her boyfriend Mikey will fuck me up.
Oh, dude, he's good.
He's
Yeah,
good.
Yeah.
And you're a lot bigger than me, so you'll fuck me up. So the only way I can get you guys back is another game of beer pong.
You have to do it. You have to do it. We'll do it here in studio. We'll do it here in studio. We'll do it in studio.
Zeno, I need you, my guy.
Yeah, Zeno, you got to pull up again, dude. He'll phone you an hour before. You'll know about it.
You'll know about it now before.
You'll get the call. But you guys were killing it. Jess and Soraya were playing, but like playing.
Didn't give a shit.
Yeah,
That's
they were
what
like,
irks me.
we just here to be a part of it. And then you can see the turning point in the beer pong game where they realized, holy shit, I think we're going to win this. And you can see on Soraya's face that the competitiveness just started kicking in.
Oh yeah, the jiu-jitsu. And
Yeah,
was like,
started coming out, and she was like, we're going to beat the boys. And they did, dude.
And she loved it because I'm a blue belt. She's still a white belt. So she
Oh,
loved
she
it
loved
even
it.
more.
She's going to hold it against you
No,
forever.
she posted it on her story. She was like, how to piss off a blue belt 101 was the final
Beating
toss
beer
of
pong.
it.
Yeah, yeah. That game was incredible because everyone that was participating and just watching was like repping for the girls to
I know.
win, obviously. And when they took it and Soraya's got you in the air, those slow-mos of you guys, everyone behind you
And
is
everyone,
just like
I think Max was
celebrating with
also,
them.
and everyone's
Yeah.
like, and you know,
Yeah.
I was like,
You guys were defeated, dude.
and then I just proceeded to get drunk afterwards.
Yeah,
And
screw
I
it.
just enjoyed the beer.
Yeah, from that point, just have fun,
Yeah,
dude. Like,
that's what I did.
we almost lost our beer pong to Hannah and Charlie. You hear me stop the game. I think I kept it in the video. You hear me stop the game and go, why is Hannah good at this? Because the whole day Hannah was like, and Hannah's been on your She-Wolf, we did the makeup showdown, and the whole day Hannah was like, yo, you know, we're just here to like be a part of the vibe and like we don't really care. And then again, dude, the game gets like halfway and you see them realize that they might be beating you. And her and Charlie started bringing the sass out. So every time I'm going to throw, and they're both beautiful people, every time I'm going to throw, the two of them are at the other side of the table just like putting on a show. And I look at Anthony, and Ant was getting competitive at a point. I'll tell you what my side note is. He looks at me and he's like, we do not lose to the two of them. Because that sass, like arrogance they were like putting on a show at the end of the table. He turns to me, he's like, do not fuck this up. Do not lose to the two of them. And we took it.
What is it about boys? Like,
dude, why are we like this?
why? Why
Yeah.
are boys so competitive?
Yeah.
Even if you're not, it gets that point where something flips in a man that just
Yeah.
goes, we will not lose.
Yes.
Why?
Yes. I don't know why we have it. I have an exciting, before I get into my side notes, I have an exciting announcement. 2025, we will have Stephen Kitsoff and Malcolm Marks entering as the official Bomb Squad Beer Olympics team. They are coming for redemption. Unfortunately, they couldn't be here this year. They both had very, very, very big responsibilities that they had to get to. They arranged all the cups, all the beer, they did everything. They were incredible. Shout out to Amy Kitsoff as well. Amy handled literally everything with us.
Big shout out to them. You showed me a video
Yeah.
of Malcolm and Kitchi sitting, literally sticking Bomb Squad
Yeah.
stickers on all the red cups. Just has this long production line
Yeah.
in their hotel
Yeah.
room.
Like
In
So
there.
if you think it's just like two Springboks that signed off on a beer brand with their name to it,
Nope.
no, they are literally hands-on.
Yeah.
And this was a social thing. There's nothing in it for them except a bit of marketing or whatever, but there's nothing in it. So
Dude,
it's
they were at the hotel for their Springbok meeting at the end of camp. It was on the Beer Olympics were the Friday, right?
Yeah,
was
we did
the
it Friday,
Thursday afternoon. I went through to the hotel, and the video I put it at the beginning of the Beer Olympics video is them in their Springbok outfits. They did 500 cups
told me, yeah.
of them in the room, one by one, just being like, yo, we've got to go have our meeting with Russie. But we've
But
got
let
to
me
get
quickly-
these cups to the boys.
to
Like,
the boys for the Beer
dude,
Olympics.
they
So
were incredible.
It makes us like just taste so much better knowing that
Yes.
how hands-on
The
they are.
support
So
was
cool, man.
phenomenal.
Again,
So-
from two of your biggest names in South Africa to
Yeah,
sit there and
dude.
make stickers for our little
Yeah.
or your little
yeah, dude.
beer pong tournament.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's wild.
It was incredible to see them care. So thank you. Thank you.
Shout out. That's
Thank you,
just so
Stephen.
cool.
Thank you, Malcolm. Thank you, Amy. You guys are phenomenal. I love you guys.
Well, back to your side note. What was your
Yes,
side
dude.
note?
Side note on that. Someone got kicked out of the Beer Olympics. And I don't know if they are allowed back in next year.
Into the Beer Olympics or into Randy's?
A little bit of both.
Oh my.
Let's be honest. So,
Is it the guys in orange
no. The chosen ones.
that had their own videographer
Dude,
or whatever? Legends. I thought
They
it was
were
them.
revving the people. Shout out the chosen ones. They were revving the people. People were coming to me and they were like, who are the dudes in orange?
Yeah.
And I was like, the chosen ones. I was like, dude, they are so much fun. I did the what's in the box with them.
Yes, I saw.
Yeah, really, really great group of guys. But yeah, someone got kicked out of the Beer Olympics and it was one of the lager legends,
I remember the name. I can't
which
remember.
is one of my Durbanville friends.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
Durbanville. Shout out to Vol.
It had to be, and it was because when we did beer toss right at the end of the video, what we decided to do was we couldn't have 20 beer toss games. It would have been a disaster. So we had semi-finals and a final for beer toss. And we told everyone there, we want everyone in the same room, which is about the size of this studio space, maybe a little bit bigger. It's like a pool table room. And we want everyone in the room, and we will let the crowd decide on how easily the teams can retrieve the ball to be placed back on the table. So if you want to help this side or this team win, help them find the ball. We wanted everyone in on it, so that when the champions win, it's like
We all won together.
it's like chosen by the people, right? Because it would have given the Americans a chance, it would have given the rugby players a chance, we're giving them a chance. And the rule was you either help them retrieve the ball or you leave it and you stay out of the way, because I knew it would cause a bit of cock. And it was myself and Anthony against Evan and JJ. And they were paneling us big time. Of course.
Shocker.
Surprise. And Ant and I were going for it because I was like, if we get through, there's a chance that I bring my own trophy home. I was like, that's gangster.
Yeah.
People would have hated me for it.
No,
It would
people.
have been
Yeah, I was saying
Yeah.
it would have
It's
gone down
rigged.
well, but
Yeah.
for you it would have been like
definitely rigged. Yeah. And Ryan Haroff, you're not gonna be able to watch this now because you're out on the oil rigs, was standing table side, and every time the ball would come his way, he'd pick up the ball and he'd put it in the roof. And we were like, what are you doing? And there's footage of Dello on the other, because Dello was a strict ref and he needed to be.
He had the outfit. He had to be.
Oh, dude, he was on form. And Ryan puts the ball in the roof. There's like surfboards in the rafters, and he kept placing it on the surfboard. And Dello leans across the table and he goes, "Who's this guy?" And I'm like, "Which guy?" And he's like, "The dude that keeps hiding the ball from everyone." And I looked at him and I was like, "Ryan, dude, you got to stop." And he had like a giggle and kept doing it. Dello walks around the table, grabs him, and he goes, "Dude, you got to get out." And threw Ryan out.
No way.
And the door to the bathrooms has a glass panel in it. For the rest of the video, there's Ryan's head
Just thinking-
at the glass panel, just watching everyone play. And I was like, yo, Blixen, you stay outside now. Eventually, he worked his way around, but
Taylor, what a legend, bro.
gangster.
I love
Pretty
that
much.
guy so much.
Yeah. So he left Herman by himself. I'm going to have Herman in as well to tell his side of the story. But Ryan Hardoff is officially the first person to get kicked out of the Beer Olympics. And the American girl was the first person to get DQ'd as well. So
Gotta hold your liquor.
yeah.
Don't be a doers.
Yeah, don't be a Duis. And he was straight up being a Duis. And he knew he was. And had Delor not kicked him out,
Shit would have hit the fan.
yeah, Anthony was like we left, Anthony came to me and he's like, "Don't bring him this way." And I was like, "Oh, the boys are upset, dude."
Again, the competitiveness.
Dude, but
it's just beer pong.
Yeah, but
It's
everyone
shit.
was going like, "Dude, you can't do that. You can't like you didn't make it this far."
Don't fuck it up for someone else.
Exactly. So everyone was defensive of it, and like Evan and JJ, rightly so, they won the Beer Olympics straight
Yo,
up.
they can put beer
Yeah,
away.
they beat us. They beat the American Timothy Shamanam. They walloped everyone. So shout out to them for taking the trophy.
On
We're having their names engraved at the bottom. Yeah, let me actually show. I'll show the close-up camera. I don't want that bag to fall. So this was the official. Shout out to Hadman for making this happen. Hadman made it, dude. How insane is that? And you can see we had everything done there, all the branding. Thank you, One Turn Travel, Storytime, Randy Warthog, Bomb Squad, had everything done for them. And we actually have
It's like one
a little light! Look at him! Hadman did the most amazing job.
No, dude, you've started something here that's pretty much incredible. Like, your people that you know, the people that you got on board, the trophy, Hadman that made the trophy.
Hadman was amazing for that. Thank you, Hadman. You literally made it so special.
On that note, can I open my...
No, let's do it. Let's get our little brewski bag.
Just...
Yeah, you go for... Oh, look at that. Just slide in there. Look at that. Hey!
That's why you keep a fanny pack, people.
That's what these are for. Thank you, Sealand. That's what happens when two great brands come together.
Yo, that's marketing right there.
Right?
What do Bustin say? No free shout-outs.
Yeah, shout out, no free shout out. Yeah.
For that.
Yeah, shout out to you guys. Let's chug the rest of this bad boy. Thank you guys for listening. Thank you to everyone involved at the Beer Olympics. Thank you to everyone that filmed, from Jonathan to Angelo to Dylan. Thank you to Bomb Squad. Thank you to One Turn Travel. Thank you to Randy Warthog. Thank you to Old School. Thank you to Pazula Magic. Thank you to Ivy on the Go. You guys are phenomenal sponsors. Thank you so much. Shout out to Evan and JJ for winning this one. Thank you to Jack Parrott. Thank you to Max Harrell. Thank you to Saray. Thank you to everyone that competed in these Beer Olympics. You guys made it phenomenal. Delo, you're an absolute champion.
Legend.
You made this happen with me, so thank you for that. Shout out to Stephen Kitsoff, Malcolm Marks, and Amy Kitsoff. Thank you for just being champions and such good friends. Thank you, Jess. Thank you, baby, for being there with me through a very, very stressful time. Please give Dylan his rematch. He's very upset about it. Did it?
Yeah.
Oh, leave it at that, because I got the long camera. We have 3 cameras set up today, boys. Thank you guys for watching. Love you guys lots. Woo!